Hello everyone, my name is Trilojan Adhikari and this presentation is about my SIT 706 final project, which focuses on designing and implementing a highly available WordPress architecture on Amazon Web Service using infrastructures as code and managed cloud service. The purpose of this project was to design and implement a scalable, secure, and highly available AWS cloud architecture for an e-commerce business scenario. The project focused on improving scalability, fault tolerance, disaster recovery capabilities, and operational efficiency using multiple AWS management services. The business scenario involved a rapidly growing e-commerce company migrating its shopping websites to AWS. The company expected customers' demand to continue increasing over the next several years and required a scalable cloud architecture capable of supporting future growth. The company also required low latency, high available shopping carts and session data, strong security controls, disaster recovery capabilities, and improved global response time for international users. To address these requirements, the architecture was designed using scalable AWS management services, including auto-scaling groups, multiple load balancer, Amazon RDS multi-availability zone deployment, and infrastructure as code automation. This slide shows the final implementation of AWS architecture designed for the e-commerce business scenario. The architecture uses a multi-tier design distributed across multiple availability zones to improve scalability, reliability, and fault tolerance. At the top, users access the application through the application load balancer deployed in published subnets. The load balancer distributed incoming traffic across multiple EC2 WordPress servers managed by an auto-scaling groups. The EC2 instances are deployed in private subnets to improve security and reduce direct internet exposure. The database layer uses Amazon RDS MySQL with multiple availability zone deployment and a read replica to improve high availability and database performance. Amazon S3 was configured for secure media storage while CloudWatch and infrastructure as cloud deployment. Overall, the architecture was designed to support scalability, security, disaster recovery, and operational efficiency. A custom virtual private cloud was created to provide isolated network infrastructure for the application. Public subnets hosted internet-facing services, including the application load balancer and gateways, while private subnets hosted backend EC2 WordPress service and database resources. Internet Gateway and NAT Gateway services were configured to securely manage inbound and outbound internet traffic while maintaining network isolation and security. So, WordPress was deployed on Amazon EC2 instances using a custom AIM. An auto-scaling group was configured to automatically replace failed instances and dynamically scale resources based on workload demand. The application load balancer distributed traffic across multiple EC2 instances to improve availability, scalability, and user experience. Amazon RDS MySQL was configured as the database layer for the WordPress application. Multi Multi-availability zones deployment was enabled to support automatic failover capability and improve high availability. A read replica was also configured to improve database read performance and scalability. Amazon S3 was configured for secure storage of WordPress media files with blocked public access and server-side encryption enabled. Security was implemented using private subnet deployment, restricted security groups, encrypted storage, and secured remote administrative access through AWS System Manager System Manager. This reduced dependency on public assets access and improved infrastructure security. Amazon CloudWatch was also used for infrastructure monitoring and operational visibility. Infrastructure as code was implemented using AWS Cloud Formation templates. Separate templates were created for network infrastructures and application infrastructure deployment. The improved deployment consistency, automation, and repeatability, and reduced manual configuration errors. So, multi-testing procedures were conducted to validate the implemented architecture. The WordPress application was successfully accessed to the application load balancer endpoint. Auto-scaling recovery was tested by terminating EC2 instances and verifying that replacement instances were automatically launched. RDS multi-viability zone deployment, RAID replica, configuration, session manager access, and cloud formation stack development were also successfully validated. So, the several challenges were encountered during implementation. One major issue occurred during Amazon S3 integration when the WordPress offload media plugin returned as an AWS credentials validation error due to IAM restrictions within the AWS Academy environment. Additional challenges included cloud formation resources dependency management and configuring secure network across multiple AWS services. Despite these challenges, the infrastructure was successfully implemented and tested. So, in conclusion, this project successfully implemented a scalable, secure, and highly available AWS cloud architecture suitable for modern business environments. The project demonstrated practical implementation of auto-scaling, load balancing, multiple availability zone database deployment, infrastructure as code, and secure cloud administration practices. Overall, the project provided valuable real world experience in cloud engineering, scalability planning, disaster recovery, and enterprise AWS deployment. Thank you for staying with me till the end.